Okay, Mike V, a lot going on here. All right. And for those longtime members, I have a list of them. Matter of fact, we counted them. This 78, 79 people who would have been with us for years, XYZ halted. Bottom left. I know this is power hour. Okay. NVIDIA has earnings in an hour. Remember, a couple of, you know what? The team is up. We're an international firm. If you could tell, I'm from New York. Power hour here from the Jesus feed. You could read as I dissertate. uh, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm speaking with the team that's responsible for certain things through the new TradeGateHub or a Discord channel. And just let me preface it by saying, I didn't get this far to get this far. As I go to the main main site here, and I know it's Power Hour. As I go to the site and sign in, remember a couple of trading things. NVIDIA with earnings. If you didn't do anything now and you put it on, and listen, I've done it too. I've taken some shots. I do it all the time. It's basically what I do. A couple of things I'm going to advise you. Even for something like this, the welcome and rules page. All right, these were two separate things when we opened it and curated it. Okay, now it's combined to one. The Mike V room. Okay, which quite honestly, it's been helping me do this because I haven't been watching my positions. Certain stocks have been acting quite nicely as the VIX comes down a little, still on some support. Believe me, it's very binary here coming into the Fed. It's going to be a huge flush or a huge rip. Either way, take your time, relax. With that being said, is even from something like the rooms connecting with each other, the latest news channel. Click the latest news channel. I'm curating this, the Jesus feed, live squawk. All the boys. All right, we're trying to combine. This is, if anybody, it's for me. I traded a high level. I handle a decent amount of this. This money's firm. You know what I mean? Well into the seven figures? Yeah, well into them. A good number. All right. So if anybody, it's for me. I don't want to be on all these different sites. I'm not a lot of them. Any more than one is too much for me, and that's why we're going to make TradeGateHub just like Tradeview Markets, which is built for traders by traders. Enough is enough. Now, let me just say one thing right here. As I go to just give you a brief shot of the Jesus feed, NBIS, small March flow. This is the type of flow, if I go on a gazillion different tangents. For anybody that knows anything, for the OGs, this is the type of flow you want to see. Not when everything is going up and you see the weeklies parlaying into an A-Lab or an SMCI or an IRIN or a CAPLD. This guy's stepping up here into March. Just like some of the other people are stepping up. Okay, let me just say something else as I go back to the main room. And by the way, don't be expecting me give any trades in the video coming out. I've done what I got to do. You know what I mean? Whatever I have now. All right, so first, if you're going to do it, have a plan, and B, wait for the conference call. All right, the conference call is going to move the stock more than anything. Okay, let's go right here. General channel. Okay, let's even go to that. Actually, let's go to my V comments. I think, Jose, you don't have to answer, Jose, but I know you're there. The first trade that I ever put, fact, on the new TradeGate Discord community. Everybody's waving hi. How you doing? Look at this. We'll polish this up here, but we have a nice community. You can put in your own avatars. Look at Rick. He's not shy. He'll say hi no matter what he looks like. Thank you, Rick. Fear and greed still pinned. And when was this? This is the date, by the way. A couple of days ago. NBIS calls off the board. That's it. Tuesday at 11 to 18. This, by the way, see this, Jose? With this, it
Yes, sir.
highlighted the news time. That was nice. How do I do that? Anyway, so there is there it is. Tuesday. That's nice. I write that little bubble. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah. There it is yesterday. NBIS calls off the board. All right, I showed you the chart. always click images to enlarge. And here's, I don't have my program up right now, but my point being with NBIS is now the calls are more than ever. Fed minutes. Okay. I'm going to punch it before I sign in. I have no idea what's going on because I'll get distracted. But the last thing I will say with the TradeGateHub and the Discord room is always, believe me, questions, comments, suggestions, welcome. We try to do the best we can and we'll get better at it. Where's the Discord channel? There we go. This is the theme. As the VIX comes down, but the coach might have more to say about the VIX. I've been listening to coach, and unfortunately, is this my V room. By the way, 38,000, big level on Bitcoin. General room. Check, check. Well done. To quote, it's a rental market. I rent things, right? I had MP, I sold it $4 ago. It looked like it was going down $4. I'm not that good. All right, rent things. I could care less what a PE is. Could care less about the balance sheet. All I have to know is something's coming out with earnings, where the VIX is, and any sort of pin action going after that. I have to go to the YouTube channel now. Jose, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Is there any way, you may not be responsible to ask Daniel, but you know how I like to have the red icon button with the YouTube channel. You know what I mean?
We need to check. I don't know if we can do it in Discord, but I
Okay.
check.
No, we'll check. That's all we can do is check. If we can, we can. We can, we can. Sure. I'll check. I'll take care of it. Okay. J Norm, and we need to address this, please, because he's an OG, and actually I miss him. Can you ask Jose why every time I try to go in the signal room, it says unable to accept invite? You know what that means? Jeff, can you extrapolate? Because he's taking time out of a volatile market to help us, and he deserves it. Jeff, take like a screenshot and send it to me. Every time I go into the signal room, we'll get more about it. Jeff, take like a screenshot and send it to me. Oh, good. We'll move on. I got your back, Jeff. Thank you for your time. Oh, you know what? Look at this. Blush. I'll show you. I literally sold blush when yen slumps. This is for the smart people. Whatever this means, I'm jumping all over the place. First of all, that's with the power arrow. This isn't, I don't know how to read this, but it's a big deal. I do, but I don't know how to trade it that well. The yen slumps to a 10-month low. Now I know the yen's major. You know, it's like the major proteins, like chicken, steak, pork. It's like the yen, the dollar, the pound. That's a major situation. Do you think NVIDIA cares about the yen? What's stronger than NVIDIA or the yen going to the 10-month low? Amazon bullish. By the way, somebody told me that was the flush this morning. They even wrote it down. Jeff, thanks again. Always in the back of my head for the contributing. He said, "Can you ask Jose?" It's calling anybody's first name, Jose. It's fun. Oh, okay. This has been this has not been the first time someone's asked that. Sorry, I got to take Jeff's. Jose, I can get into the TradeGateHub site, but he can't get into Discord. Something like Tim, you know what I mean? See this?
Yes, yes, sir.
Do you know what he's talking about? You might have the answer, but do you know what he's talking about?
I wrote him to write me an email, and I'll help him.
Okay, wonderful. All right, we'll move on. See that, Jose, having my back, not taking away from. He's more interested in the stock idea than. But thank you. By the way, see that? Professional. Answering a question live from a TradeGateHub. That's the type of service not only we provide in not only in the room, but TradeView Markets. It's the truth. All right. We don't. I'm not here to pitch you. You don't get any sales or any people bombarding you with any type of whatever it is. We're freaking professional. Well done, Jose. That's pro. Thank you again, those Jeff. We got you. You let me know when the Cowboys are playing the Browns. Like Cowboys playing the Browns this year. Are they? As long as it's not called that under 32, we'll talk about it. Lily. Lily. Somebody told me about this Amazon. Somebody told me about this Amazon. You know what? This ain't no bottom. Sorry, Mom, about the vernacular. I wouldn't be walking around saying, I mean, it's cheap, but you get NVIDIA tomorrow, that might test the tonight. That might test the 200, if not break it and shake some people out, depending on what NVIDIA does. After the conference call, SGL no lithium, ALB. I took a, this is when, these are one of these bottoms, man. There's only one in the freaking country buying this thing at 64. Now look at it. Lithium, SGML, lithium. This is leading the charge. CRK, CRK. But you know what? We're navigating through TradeGateHub. I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the Jesus feed because you know what? The leading thing now is I started this segue starts with calls even more so. Like I said, uh, calls here are different. Here in the breakout are different type of calls here. Just like a different, this as I said, starting the week, it's different type of speculation. Now I'm looking for dead cat bounces. CCJ. Yeah, I had it. Yeah, I took a shot yesterday at 82. I sold it this morning like 86. Went to like 90. Did I know? No. But now what are you gonna do? It's a different type of trade with me. If I want that to work, it's a 6 month situation. You need earnings to. It's just got to unwind. It's got to work itself out. It gets sloppy, choppy. Nokia. Okay. How about selling this thing? You know how much of Nokia I had. Thank God I got out of that. I would never get out. That's that. That's you know what? I don't care if NVIDIA is good, bad, or indifferent. That's going to take me 3 months to work, 2 months to work out of. If it goes my way, EO is taking calls. This is what you want. XY. Well, you know what? The XY. Let's talk. This XYZ got halted. PayPal's going on this news. PayPal. Listen, you see something? PayPal. This is PayPal. Let me just give an example. Top left of my news going on. I'll tell you exactly what's going on in the market. XYZ halted. And look at the list. PayPal uptick in buying program. Hold on. EOS is going. EOS. That's a decent spot. EOS. Decent spot. It's going to take time. Don't think you're going to make, this is not going to open up 10% tomorrow. And if it opens up 10% with the video, it's going to sell. There's the weekly. It's got to reclaim even a weekly. You know how I feel. Oh, all right. I can get out of something now. What's this? All right. By the way, I'd be remiss, and I did post it, and I should post it. It's my job. If I missed this, then I owe everybody an apology, including people at the top. It's one world is leading the charge. One stock is leading the world. I was going to say it's Google's world. We're just living in it. It did pull back. Okay, now Google was leading everything. As the market bounces, this is pulling back off the highs. Now, what do you look for? What do you look for now? You want Google to close above the previous. What is that? See that red bar right there? Top left. Top left is boom. What's that high? H. The high is what? 29452. That's the line in the sand. It's Google. I mean, look at the RSI. God forbid NVIDIA. There's the weekly. It's Google. You know what it is? Buying program stepping in. It's Apple. It's Google. Where's Goldman? Buying program just stepping in. What the hell's going on here? Cisco and Cisco. Cisco system. That's right. You know me. Write it down. Couple of things. I'd be remiss again. Walmart earnings in the morning. Let's look at Target. They took it negative. They took it positive. They didn't know what to do. If they wanted to stick to Target, look at Target. Target opened at 80. I hope I'm on the right screen. Man, there's a lot going on here, but that's okay. It's always not true. Target opened at 85. I turned around. I go, oh my God, I wanted to buy in the hole. Next day I turned around, it was 89. It's $4. Now, granted, okay. But what do I tell you always? That's rookie money. They could have, now, first of all, you want to, if it closes below this right here, the open, we're in big trouble. This Target. Now, what brings Target to mind? Walmart has earnings in the morning. You know what his earnings? And I've been playing the stock, and I want to do it, but I can't. Zim. I gotta go. Okay. Here is something to look at too. They're new leaders. It's not iron anymore. Here's the 52-week high list. Behemoths, by the way, proverbial best of breeds. Google, Lilly, I brought it up. Look, ALB brought 3 out of 4 up. Exact Sciences, I love that company. I love that company. What happened to Exact Sciences? That TJ Maxx. You know, they said TJ Maxx is now worth like 4 times or whatever it is at Target. You know, I actually think that's a stat. Somebody's even texting me. What is this? Community rules. I'm gonna tell you. See the site? I'm gonna tell you, man. This is not work for me. It's like setting up a fish tank. Moderator only. Hold on a second. Look at this. Alfonso. I'll wave to Alfonso. I made a friend. Alfonso, welcome aboard. Alfonso. That might be a relative. That sounds well, that is Italian. Here we go. Let's leave it open and add a Mancini target, if Coach didn't get one already. We're running the targets with ease. This is the ES 667 target number 2 tagged. I should be right. I should be listen. Still below the 50-day. Fear and greed. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? You didn't make it by now. Why don't you wait a little bit? All right, sit back and you know what I mean? Which NVIDIA? You're probably going to be wrong anyway, and I'm not being pessimistic. Why you say that might be? Because the market is usually poised to make the many people as wrong as possible. I don't even know. Fine program. Frog. You know what? The first thing I wrote down today. Can you see that? Frog. Somebody wants this thing. Two people that I trust out of nowhere. For those long-time followers, how many times have you mentioned the word frog? I bring a pony. I bring a bull. Frog. They like this frog. Something's up with this freaking thing. I'm telling you. It's getting rich. Matter of fact, it's getting the highlighter. It's a power earning. It's everything you want. It's got the Trader Stewie power earnings gap. It held it, came down to the proverbial low volume, coming back on nicer volume. Sharp dudes are telling me about it. It might not open. Listen, it might not open at 64 tomorrow. It might pull back and waffle through the 60. But anyway, Adam Mancini. They told me about the fraud. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get the room correct. I'm really going to get it freaking tight. All right. We have a lot of people here. See this, Jose?
Yes, sir. I already received Jeff email.
Oh, another one, tweaks. How do I join Discord? So
Yeah.
this is it's not, people not knowing to navigate. Maybe we can write down something with a little, or I'll write it down, or somebody can give a direction or how to do it properly,
Yes, sir. I'll do it.
Yeah. Write it down. Really enjoy you and Coach Team are doing. Gary, Eric, and I saw you, Gary. You follow me on Twitter, I believe. I don't, not many followers. I don't post a lot, but I follow you. Cheers. Let us know how we could do better. Believe me, let's get into the action. All right, it's all about option flow. All right, look at the frog. That's pure. What else did I want to bring up? Option flow before I get to the main screen. NVO. NVO's been having options for 3 weeks. Yes, it's cheap. People thinking NVO is going to pull a Lily. Same church, different pew. I get it. It's in the fund. It's one of these things that NVO, by the way, not lower, higher lows. NVO to me is like an ALB. It's lithium was a beaten down sector. Same situation. The other one started to pop. NVO, right? I put it away. Cisco's right in the fraud category. Yes, it could pull back and fill the gap with the video, but we're here to make money, right? And you know what? If you didn't catch, so you didn't catch it. It's still got a nice range in volume. And we appreciate all the comments, by the way. I'm humble. I really am. I love to teach. All right, this is what you want. What does this mean? See, this doesn't mean anything to me, okay? XYZ got halted, and PayPal made a PayPal. This was my point before I went into this. In a previous, the other speculative market, PayPal would be up 5. Okay, what is it, 60s? PayPal would be up 4%. Well, at least it would have squeezed. This is the best it could do on some news after stock got halted. Now it's taking weeklies. Weeklies to me means nothing. Weeklies to me says this, that people that are stuck in the stock from higher prices are doubling down. And if it doesn't happen to get a dead cat bounce for them to move or maybe double a weekly, then they're out. Nobody's putting in bazookas or bombs or buying leaps. Why would you? Also, talking about my Twitter feed, this guy right here, Ryan Dietrich, one of the smartest guys out there. He's been the hottest out there. Makes Tom Lee look dumb. XYZ. 57 to 60. Not enough for me. XYZ 57 to 57.60. By the way, on a short squeeze alone, that's the best they could do. It might work. I got it. It's got the proverbial range, price action volume, but it is news related and it might dry out. It's not sexy for me. I'd rather have a NVIDIA plan. I do have a NVIDIA plan. I follow 62 people. And believe me, man, they show up to elite swing traders. Actually, only at 37 people. These are people that move markets. I have high level opinions. Here's something I want to show you for those. All right. What about this one? We'll talk pop culture. We'll have a combination of pop culture. Bitcoin the segue is Bitcoin has to open to hold this 88,000, or else they say it goes back into the 70s. Right here. Dave Portnoy. Last night I bought 2 million in crypto. Eric Trump. Smart trade. That was 8% ago. They don't even know. Well, I'm going to tell you, they drive it high. It's the algos. They buy high and buy higher, and they sell low and sell lower. Let's go to the main screen. I don't know what I'm going to do. BMNR, all right? Big deal, Mike V. Mike V, big deal. I'll tell you another one. All right, I bought it. BMNR. Everybody's buried in it, including Dave Portnoy. We all know what it is. There's the 200-day at 28.58. It kissed it. Am I going to double down and walk away and go like that? No. It's a starter. If it happens to go up and it goes my way, I'm aware of the gap. I'm aware it has a tremendous amount of overhead. I get it. But I got it good. Maybe I'll hold it. The other one in the same boat, different pew. I hope it's up. Please be above 69 and you never miss. CRCL. Oh my God. Another one. IPO. Now, why did I buy this, you ask? Look at the weekly. That's it right there. See this line? That's where the weekly close. Right there, that bar. 68.10. A little early. It's okay. I don't want to be in this BMNR, that's for sure. Blush, CRCL, I'm getting out of some of it. This one I like, Kroger. I like the stock long. It's not sexy. It's in your grandpa's portfolio. This is going to back and fill this 200-day, and it's going higher. Disclaimer, trade on the demo. Actually, you know what? This is going to take time. What am I in this? I got to watch Kroger. I'm getting out of it. There's a video coming out tonight. I'm watching Kroger. What the hell am I doing? At what? Hold on. Kroger. Sells 1600 market. The hell out of here. XYZ still going higher. Galaxy. Another one that could bounce with the crypto. APLD. Iron, no bounce. Bear flag. They're all over it now. Byron, this bear flag iron. Blush. Why did I buy this one? I got lucky. Oh my God, I went to 36.90. That Google close is in the back of my mind. Important. That's bigger than you think it is. Obviously, we know of NVIDIA. UNG. It's another one they're telling me about now. Boyle. I don't mean to give too many. I'm a trader. UNG bullish. A couple of these little ones that come up. Yeah, Schlumberger is annoying me a little bit. That's around the 200-day waffling. I know all these stuff. It's like an X-ray. I know all these things. When you're a kid, you're like 9 years old, and the doctor put the X-ray, and you're like, you got a fracture. You're like, what? I feel like, and I should. I look at these 28. I look at it for 12, 14 hours a day for almost 30 years. It's like an X-ray to me. That yen is in the back of my mind. The yen, it's like it bothers me in the back of my mind. I know I'm not that. I can't. I don't know what it means, but it bothers me. I don't like that yen 10-month low. It's big. Home Depot. Okay. Let's talk trading, and I'm going to leave it at this. Matter of fact, I'm going to shut up all screens. I'm going to make sure I'm on the right one. We're going to do a trading lesson, and I have no idea where Lowe's is, but I can get. Matter of fact, I can think Lowe's had earnings. I bet it. So it was up. I bet it went negative. I'm going to shut the screen, do a trading lesson, and leave it off. Home Depot, very simple. Lowe's opened up. Home Depot takes out yesterday's low. If you flip the chart around, gap. Okay, if you flip that around, gap up after earnings, and the earnings in a closed week on the previous night breaks the previous day's low with volume. What's wrong with that? See, how about Lowe's? Let's look. Lowe's did exactly. Now Lowe's opened up. It took a while. Well, actually, you know what? The rookie money, I did the opposite. I've been doing it a while. Worked. There's the gapper, 220, 230. Before you look at his 225, am I really in a $230 stock to make 5 points in luck? No, but you know what I mean. Lowe's is negative, by the way. So bottom line. Home Depot, that's not good, is it? All right, leave it at that. All right. Questions, comments, suggestions. I'll do better later. I'll be here for the video. I'm always here. All right. So I'm like Hotel California. I might not be signed in, but I never leave it. Believe me. Cheers. I'm honored. We'll do better. Thanks. Jose, well